This is the lesson where we start moving around the neck on the acoustic guitar. We're going to move around quite a bit on the electric guitar, as you'll see. But here we're going to take the capo, and we're going to take a few of the keys that we worked on in the 2 previous lessons and dive into the number system a bit more and take a look at what it means to play in one physical position but be sounding in another key, and what that means for you as a worship leader or band leader when you're communicating. As an acoustic guitar player in a worship band, the sooner you can divorce yourself from the names of the chords and rely on number names, the easier you're going to be able to communicate with the rest of your band. Here's why. Your electric guitar players may or may not be capoed. Your keys player, they're just playing white and black keys. Your violin player, your saxophone player, they are playing in a position and using notes that fit with the song, but that are comfortable for that style of instrument natively. If you're capoed on the 3rd fret and you're playing in G position, you're playing in the key of B flat. How do I know that? A G chord has its root here. I know because I know the names of the notes on my neck that if I move this here, this is a B flat. So I'm playing in the key of B flat because here, in this position, I'm playing in the key of G, and this root lies here. So, little side note, learn where your root notes are on your 1 chords for all of your keys. You're playing in the key of B flat, and you're playing in the position G. Your bass player loses track of where he is because he didn't study and learn the song. And you, in between breaths, are shouting the names of the chords. We've been there all too many times if you're a worship leader. So you're sitting here going, it's the bridge, and you're going, A minor, C, G, B minor, stay on the B, stay on the B. And you just notice that the sound keeps getting worse and worse. And also your keyboard starts screwing up also because they're thinking B flat. They're thinking E flat. So if you rely on the number system to communicate and you know the number system, you solve this problem. You help your band learn the number system, and then you say 1, it doesn't matter what physical key it looks like anybody's playing in, they all know to go to the 1, which in this case, it is a B flat, but it looks like a G to you. It might look like an A chord to your electric guitar player or your second acoustic guitar player, because you might be playing in this position, but to provide some space and some interest, your acoustic guitar player might be playing in a different place on the neck, which we're going to transition to now. So let's start applying the capo. We're going to start in the key of G. As I take the capo off, we now start applying the capo. We'll get there. And we're going to look at the key of G, and we're going to just assign numbers all the way through the key. G is 1. A is 2. A minor is 2. Learn your circle of fifths. Commit your circle of fifths to memory. That's going to make your number playing and your number thinking extremely easy. And it's going to make transposing, if you need to change keys, much easier if you learn your circle of fifths. Every musician should know the circle of fifths extremely well. So, G is 1, A minor is 2, B minor is 3, C major is 4, D major is 5, E minor is 6. We're not going to worry about the 7 in this series, because very rarely is the 7 chord played. Most of the time it sounds as a 5-7, or meaning a dominant chord, a 5 chord, which in this case is D, played as a 7th chord or a blues chord. Also, you might hear the 3rd in the bass. So you have the 7th, it's the 3rd of the 5 chord, right? D, F sharp, A is the D triad. But in the key of G, there's your 7. So we're going to leave the 7th degree out, and we're going to just stop at 6. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now what we're going to do is we're going to relate the numbers back to G, even though we're going to be playing, and we're going to be playing in the key of G, but we're going to be changing physical positions up the neck. All right? So here's what we're doing. We were in G. Now we're going to stay in the key of G, but we're going to play in the position like we were going to be playing in E. 1, or G. 4, 5, 1, G, C, D, G. Not E, A, and B, even though that's what you're playing. So think numbers. Let's go through it. 1, 2. Now 3, or I like to play 3 sometimes like that here. 1, 2, 3. Again, we're connecting, we're letting notes ring. Not that note. 4, 5, 6, 1. So in our progression, let's say a 1, 4, 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. Build on the 6. Go to the 4. 1, 5, 3, 4, 1, 5. And all along the way, your other guitar player is playing in root position, and he knows what you're talking about. Okay? Position E in the key of G. Moving up. We're going to take the capo up 2 frets. And we're going to look like we're playing in D. 1, 2. Notice I'm leaving some notes there. Join the chords together, create nice little melodies, and not create too much movement. 3. So you're getting used to each position. We're staying in the same key, and you're getting used to each position in terms of numbers. Instead of, it doesn't even matter necessarily that you know that that's a B minor. It's your minor 3, remember? Not an F sharp minor. It's a B minor. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. So let's do the 1, 2, 4, 5 and beyond thing that we did with the last position. Go to the 6. 4. 1. 5. 6. 4. 3. 1. 5. 3. We're going to move it up again, and we're going to move it up another 2 frets. You can do this no matter what the song's key is. Figure out where your roots are, and then you move the capo up and you're playing all in the same key in different positions. And here's the assignment for you guys. Grab a buddy, grab an acoustic guitar player or an electric guitar player, and you each play in different keys and do exactly what I'm doing. Come up with a progression, start that way, and then just have the leader start yelling out different chords in numbers. And you guys, it's your job to go to the right chord. Position C. 1, 2, D minor. 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 4, 5 progression. Go to the 6. 5, 4, 5, 6, 5. One. All right, and the final position is A, the A position. Now, I don't know a lot of guys who play with a capo on their acoustic guitar at the 10th fret. So remember, the key shouldn't matter. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the key of C by capoing on the 3rd fret. So this note here is a C, and in my A position chord, if I play an A position chord based off the 3rd fret, it is a C. One, 2, 3, a little tricky in this key, or in this position, I should say. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, or 3, 4, 5, 6. Our 1, 2, 4, 5 progression. 2. Go to the 6. Build. 5, 4, 'Back to the 2, 5, 5, 7, 1. So regularly doing that drill with your bandmates, with another acoustic guitar player, even by yourself, just like I'm doing here, will help you start relying on the number system, be able to communicate with your band more effectively, and all be on the same page. The other cool thing about this is if you're in a situation where, at our church, we'll have a guy that's a band leader or a music director who's on mic. So if the worship leader maybe wants to go a different direction, the band leader on mic can come in and say, all right, everybody, let's just stay on the 4 chord. Or, all right, let's vamp on a 4, 5, 6 progression, and let's just stay there. Let's just do that over and over again. And that's just so easy and so handy. So whether you're a band leader or a worship leader, or you're taking cues from that guy, learn the number system. Learn what it means to take the capo around and play in the same key, but play in different physical looking positions. All right, we're going to get into some electric stuff in the following lessons, but we're not done with the acoustic. See you soon.